Hi.
Good afternoon. I'm here with Missy Peters from Community First Cares Foundation and Paul Ray with Community First, and we are going to be reviewing some Champions for Children projects. Yes. Missy, what do you have?
And as a special gift to them, we have 4 vouchers to any Jumbo Shrimp game that they want to go to, as a thank you for keeping our children first.
Oh, I want some.
We'll get you some.
Stay tuned. We're going to go see Ryan Cyrack and what they're doing with the drones.
And then our goal is for this to take hold further in next year's program.
Cool, so now we have races?
Yep. All right, so let's go ahead and bring it up. No forward motion yet. Bring it back to Peter.
We're videoing.
Okay, so now we're at Mill Creek, and we're gonna go see Miss Arnold and see what she's got going on with our project, so stay tuned.
Road trip.
The equipment, and then they're sharing it with their other peers, so they're excited about what they're learning about. And right now we're kind of reviewing for our finals, so they're taking all that knowledge that they learned from the previous quarters and putting it all together and sharing it.
Simplified.
It's definitely simplified because I can see who needs help without having to go make a bunch of copies, without taking the time to do exit tickets at the end of the day. We have a program at Study Bay where we can do lunch and learn, so students who might struggle or something, so I can assign kids to lunch and learn. I can look at their feedback immediately. I also can remediate or enrich students constantly. So as a teacher, I don't have to constantly grade every little thing to turn around and decide how I'm gonna.
You can see the progress along the way.
Yeah.
So what do the students like most about it?
I don't know. What
Miss Peters, ask them. Everybody, Miss Peters has a question for you.
So what do you guys like most about the program that your teacher has?
It helps me a lot because I don't get anything.
Wait, say that again?
It helps me a lot because I don't get anything.
So you struggle with staff whole group, so she likes being able to do it.
It tells you what it is.
I also want that. James?
Usually we can only go to like 80s or 90s, but like with Excel I can go all the way to 100 or go ahead and other like stuff like fractions or decimals or.
A single teacher yet that's like, I hate this program, it's not a great program. The teachers really see the value, and yes, it's expensive, but we think it's worth it. And so even our teachers are willing to, they've even said they would be willing to fundraise over the summer to try and get the money ourselves to pay for the program.
They don't have to, because we're going to do the Champions for Children grant program again. And so we're going to open it up in May this year. So it'll give you a little bit more time to apply, but we'll run that cycle completely again, and it'll go until
Most of the grant money had to be used to purchase the book Pay It Forward. A very inspirational novel by Catherine Ryan Hyde, excuse me. And it's a book that's very inspirational because it encourages people to believe in possibilities of making the world a better place. And kids are right at that age, 9th grade, where they're already becoming a little jaded. And I'm trying to circumvent that. As pre-IB students, they're headed towards CAST project, junior and senior year. CAST stands for Creativity, Action, and Service. And the service aspect requires them to create a project, either alone or in a group, that's going to better their environment.
Awesome.
Their school, their neighborhood, the world at large. And this is planting that seed that even the smallest things can make a difference.
Champions for Children. What an awesome year.
I know.
The Teacher of the Year celebration and seeing that unveiled to all of the masses of the audience, that was so inspiring.
And such a hard process to select just a few out of all the ones that we received.
I mean, we got like 50 or 60 applications.
I know.
And I think we can double it next year because we're going to make it even earlier. That's going to be exciting. I think we're listening to teachers, and they need a little bit more time with the grant application process. We're going to get some real creative, innovative programs in some classrooms.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to open it up in May this year. So teachers, you have a larger window of time to be able to apply and get those grant applications in, and we're going to close it in
You're welcome. This is so fun.
Okay. So did your students love going out to the beach and actually
did. They have really embraced this, and like when they see trash now at the playground, they're like, Miss Worthington, it's plastic, we've got to pick it up. And even with the recycling, they're trying to like make sure they recycle the right things and get the right things into the trash can and in the recycling.
Fun. Everyone loves a field trip, that's for sure. So tell me kind of what the next steps are. Are you going to take this and apply it to next year as well?
I would love to. So definitely we want to make the signs for this year, and then we're hoping to maybe get back out there and do another beach cleanup afterwards. And so maybe next year kind of like a, hey guys, let's see how things are looking now that our signs are out. Let's see if it's made an impact. Let's see, and maybe even take it a little bit bigger. They were really excited when I first told them about the project. They're like, well, why do we have to just start with the beaches? And I was like, well, we've got to start somewhere small, and then maybe we can make it a bigger project. And so maybe next year we'll add on, maybe, I don't know where they'll be next year, but I can keep in touch. And
so what's the weirdest thing that you found on the beach?
Oh gosh.
Dog poop was the worst.
Dog poop? We found a lot of dog poop.
Clean up our beaches. It's important.
Awesome.
Thank you, Community First Cares Foundation.
This year with, I got the breakout boxes right after Christmas, and so I've just been learning how to use the breakout boxes.
Cool.
With the program that you guys paid for along with the boxes, there's virtual breakout boxes, there's where the kids can do part of it hands-on, and then they can move on to the computer and create their own codes for each other.
Awesome.
So this is the first time when you guys are here today that I'm using it as the beginning of a youth. And then you can see that here they have to solve the code based on their answers. So like if they pick A, then they have to track where A is, and that will give them the number that helps them unlock the breakout box.
Cool.
And so here, they're only going to code in correct answers with the letter A. That'll help them open another lock for the breakout box.
Teachers, get out there and apply today.
Awesome.